Hello, fellow fragrance lovers, and welcome back to my channel. Today, I have a video that was actually requested by you guys, and that is my most complimented fragrances. So, we're going to jump right into this. I have 5 fragrances, sort of 6. I'll explain what I mean in a second, but 5 fragrances that do get me compliments, I've noticed, most often. So stick around, I'll tell you what they are. But first, if you have not subscribed to my channel, I would really appreciate it if you did. And of course, click the like button if you like this video and the notification bell so that you know when I'm uploading and all that good stuff. Thank you so much for your support, though. I really appreciate it. But let's get into these complimented fragrances. Now, I am going to give a disclaimer because I have to start out by saying a lot of the fragrances that I wear don't really get me compliments. Because if you know me and you watch my channel, you know my whole vibe. I like borderline offensive fragrances. I like very strong, noticeable fragrances, hence the Limelight Lass name. You know, I like to be in the limelight. I like attention, even if it's negative attention. There's something wrong with me. I know, I'm sorry. I'm just a really extroverted Leo who, as Mae West says, it is better to be looked over than overlooked. That is the quote of my life. So, anywho, I wear a lot of challenging or unisex, masculine type of fragrances, strong fragrances, because I like to be different. I will say most of these are pretty crowd pleasing. That's probably why they get me compliments. I find that the sweeter, like the fruity florals with some vanilla and woods behind them, in general, get a lot of compliments. So these are ones, though, that I do enjoy. I still think there's something special about each of these. I don't go for super generic. But I don't know. You give me your opinion. And of course, I would love to hear what kind of perfumes get you the most compliments. So you can comment down below about that. But let's get into these fragrances. So the first one, this is OG, one of my signature fragrances. I love it so much. It's perfect for just all the time. It's amazing. And that is, of course, Dior Addict. Oh, it's so good. Of course, this came out in 2002, and then it was reformulated, I believe, in 2014. And I mean, I've loved it since it came out. But I mean, it's still very similar. So you can see this is one that I've gone through multiple bottles of, and that is saying something because most perfumes, because I have so many perfumes and I rotate so many of them, they usually don't get very big dents in them, but this one, yes, and I repurchase, and oh my gosh, it's so good. So the top notes of Dior Addict are mandarin leaf and orange blossom. The mid notes are jasmine sambac, or actually mid note, jasmine sambac, and the base note is bourbon vanilla, and you definitely get that. Someone told me I smell like cookies all the time when I was wearing this a lot. Guys love this one. It's just really, I mean, the notes really do describe it well. You get that little sort of orangey top there, little teeny bit of citrus, not too much though. You definitely get the jasmine, very jasmine heavy, and the bourbon vanilla. Just, I guess that's the part that makes it smell a little bit like cookies, but oh my gosh, it's just intoxicating. It's so, you want to snuggle up to the person wearing this. It's just fabulous. I love it. So that is Dior Addict. Now, the next one, or ones, as you say, also from the house of Dior, and that is Poison Girl. So I have the EDP and the EDT. I will say I get more compliments on the EDP because it is more noticeable, I would say. But they both smell great, and they both get compliments. So so here is my Poison Girl EDP. Of course I have both of them because I'm a crazy person. Why wouldn't I? No, they do smell a little bit different. And I actually sprayed them on again. Yeah, I have the EDT on this side, EDP on the side. So here's the deal. The EDP top notes are bitter orange and lemon. Now, the EDT also has those two notes, but it also has frosted orange, and I totally get that. It has a much more citrusy opening, very frosty orange opening. The mid notes of the EDP are damask rose, grass rose, and orange blossom. And then the base notes are vanilla, almond, tonka bean, tall yew balsam, sandalwood, heliotrope, and cashmerean. So the EDT does not have the almond note. Now, some people don't like the almond note of the EDP. Some people do. I happen to really like it. I think it gives it a little more depth. The EDT does have the vanilla still, and it has the tonka bean and the heliotrope and the cashmerean, but the EDT also has caramel in the base suite. So here's the EDP, and then here's the EDT. You can see it's lighter juice as well, and I have a smaller bottle of this. So the EDT almost reminds me a little bit of Viktor and Rolf Bon Bon because it has that whole like orange caramel thing going on with it, and the EDP definitely more almond, less citrus. It's more dense. It's very sweet. I don't know. When I wear this, people are like, "Oh my gosh, what are you wearing? What is that? What is that? You smell so good." And it projects. Like, people definitely smell you when you're wearing the EDP. The EDT is a little more subtle, but still smells really good. So that is Dior Poison Girl, the EDP or the EDT. They're both fabulous. All right, the next one, another oldie but goodie. I've been wearing this for a long time, and it does get compliments because it's really noticeable. Although some people don't like it at all. Some people actually hate this, but I still manage to get compliments, and that is Alien. I have the little travel spray here, but I've had the bigger bottles before. So I mean, it's just a jasmine bomb. It's so good, but I'm telling you, this is so strong that, like, one day this summer I went to the pool and my family, was at the pool with me, and like I was completely submerged. Like, I was submerged. I was swimming around for a while, and they were just around me in the pool. And they were like, "Oh my gosh, you smell so good. What is that?" I'm like, "You can still smell that?" Like, even after I was in the pool, like, this stuff, this one is a banger. Okay, this one will last and last and last. You like cannot get rid of this. I guess, like, so if you are trying it out and you're not sure about it, maybe don't try it on your skin at first. Try it on a card or something, because if you don't like it, you're gonna have a very hard time getting it off of you. But Alien's pretty simple. Top note is jasmine, mid notes are woody notes, and the base is amber. So if you like amber, jasmine, woody fragrances, but I mean, real heavy on the jasmine, Alien by Mugler is fantastic, but it's like not for the faint of heart. If you like subtle, you definitely should not wear Alien. But if you want to stand out, if you want to be a limelight lass, if you want people asking you what you're wearing because it's super noticeable, try Alien by Mugler. All right, moving right along. Now, I only have a little bottle of this guy, but I love it. I've only worn it a few times, but every time I've worn it, people were like, same thing. Ooh, like, what is that? You smell so good. Yeah, I put a little bit on my hand just to remind myself. So this is Jean Paul Gaultier Labelle, and I tried this for the first time in the spring, and I fell hard. Like, this is amazing. So I was going to go right ahead and get a big bottle of this, but then Labelle Le Parfum came out, and it sounds like it'll be totally up my alley, but I am still only seeing it in the UK, and I don't want to pay, like, shipping. If you know where to get Labelle Le Parfum, like, not in the UK, if you can get it in the States, please let me know, because I really want to try it, and I'm pretty confident that I would like it. But Labelle is absolutely delicious, gorgeous, and it's different. Like, it doesn't, even though I would say it's still like crowd pleasing for the most part. It doesn't smell like every other like fruity floral out there. So Labelle has top notes of pear and bergamot. The mid notes are floral notes and leather, and base notes are vanilla, vetiver, amber, and musk. So it has this nice fruitiness in the opening, but it's not super fruity. It's not overly fruity. The leather is just a very slight nuance of leather. This isn't going to be like a very leather forward fragrance or anything. And then, of course, the amber and the musks make it just deep and sexy. So, along with the pear, the fruitiness from that, it's just an unbelievable combo. It is sweet, it's girly, but it's not like, it's not juvenile. It just smells so darn good. So, that is Labelle by Jean-Paul Gaultier. Last but not least, I have another oldie but goodie, and it's also a cheapie. And I am always just blown away when I wear this fragrance because it's super cheap, and I get more compliments on this than my like several $100 fragrances without fail. Like every single time I wear this, people are like, "Ooh, you smell so good," and that is Skin Musk. And Skin Musk is just this, yeah, it's this wonderful old school musky fragrance, but it's like a little bit sweet and clean, and but not clean, soapy clean, because I don't like soapy clean or shampooy clean. It's like skin clean. I know that sounds weird, but it's really good. So the notes are musk, sandalwood, and floral notes. Really simple, but it's this great old school musk. It's very inviting, it's noticeable, and I don't know, I just feel like it's a very crowd pleasing, pleasant musk, and you can't go wrong. You can't beat the price. It's fantastic. So that is Skin Musk. All right, well, there you have it. Those are 5 fragrances, or 6, however you look at it, that get me the most compliments. So again, I would love to know what fragrances get you the most compliments. Let me know in the comments below. And thank you for the suggestion for making this video, and keep those ideas coming. I would love to make more videos that are requested by you, my wonderful, lovely subscribers. So again, thank you so much for your support. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!